Okay.
I'm ready.
So I'd say to finish that round with 4 birdies is pretty impressive. Just how's your emotional state right now coming off of that round?
Pretty happy. Yeah, honestly, I didn't really even realize it until kind of I tapped in on 9. The one on 8 felt kind of like an escape, and had just happened to be birdie. Yes, I didn't really even realize the last 4 until I got off the course. But I mean, anytime you birdie a few of the last 4, you're doing well, especially out here.
Take us through 8 again. What you would describe as an escape.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hit it. Obviously, hit it right off the tee, kind of down into the gully there. Drew an okay lie. I could have had better, but I was really just trying to hack it up kind of on the front of the green and let it roll up, and it just came out really good. It came out much more like a normal shot than I thought it might. And for it to end up the right distance is honestly a little bit of blind luck. It just doesn't always happen, but today it did.
What about the approach shot on 9?
9 was perfect. I had hit a very similar one earlier in the day on 3. And it was just one I was really comfortable with. I had already hit it today, and we just said, if I get it just left the hole and just a little long, it's going to funnel somewhere around there. And then fortunate for it to be, a few inches, but it came out just how I thought.
This is your first time playing in the tournament at a place that takes a long time for people to figure out.
Yeah.
So what are you picking up on that maybe other people aren't?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I think we've played it very conservatively for the most part, which is just going to limit how many mistakes we make. And I think that's kind of the name of the game out here. I think not all the time you're going to make a bunch of birdies. A lot of rounds you're going to play out here with 2, 3, and 4 birdies probably. So I think the name of the game out here is just whenever you're in a mediocre spot, you just have to get it on the green, 2-putt, and move on. Pars are never bad out here. I mean, chasing Joaquin, they felt like it a little bit today, but pars are never bad. I think that'll stay very much the same over the weekend.
And based on what you've seen over the last few days, how are you now managing your game and your emotions heading into the weekend?
I think we'll try to take the same approach. I mean, it's the same thing everybody says. I'm going to approach it the same every day, no matter whether you're, trying to make the cut or trying to win the tournament or whatever it is. But yeah, I think it'll certainly be an awesome experience to be, somewhere around the lead with starting Saturday. I mean, I've been around it a little bit over the course of the last few weeks, never quite as close, but, pretty comfortable, and I think we'll have some fun this weekend.
Did you feel a round like this coming?
Yeah, we have. I feel like I've been playing really well the last few weeks, my last few starts. Hasn't turned into anything great, a bunch of made cuts, finishing kind of in the middle of the pack, but every week it's just felt like I should be right there. And, it's either been I had one bad day where I just didn't hit it well or just didn't quite make anything. And, I mean, today finally felt kind of like I got a lot out of it, which hasn't been happening as much. So.
How do the last 2 days compare to the heater you were on the Corn Ferry last year?
To where?
The heater you were on the Corn Ferry last year.
I mean, it's a little different playing out here. I think just typically the golf courses are harder. I don't know. I feel like
your game feel as sharp
as when I won there.
Yeah, when you won. Back.
Yeah, I think I'm better than I was then. I drive it better. I putt it better. I think I'm making a lot better decisions. I think I'm just a bit. I don't know. I'm just trying to play a bit smarter, a bit more conservatively, and just take advantage when I can. And obviously today I did.
What'd you learn about yourself at the Sanderson Farms?
Really just that putting well puts you right in contention. I mean, I think I typically drive it quite well. And that's really kind of the ticket for me is if I start to make a couple putts and feel comfortable with the putter, I'm going to have some chances to be around the lead. At least I would hope I will. But I mean, Sanderson Farms finishing second, just it's proof that you can hang right there till the end. And I didn't win there, but just think it still proves that I can.
What's your Major League Baseball team?
I've always been a Yankees fan. Played a bit growing up. I don't follow it as closely now, but I was always a Yankees fan growing up.
What have the last 2 months been like for you?
Great. Spent a lot of time, with my family. My wife, we have a little baby, so it's been a lot of family time, which has been great. And honestly, they've been out with me the last couple weeks, and it's been such a nice change of pace to be with them on the road. I think it just keeps you a little fresher. You get off the course and you can kind of forget about golf a little bit, which is really nice.
What about what did you learn from the experience of getting to play here in the Collegiate Showcase as an amateur?
Oh, that was an awesome day. I played with Bill Haas, who's a phenomenal guy. He was so nice to me and still is today. But just watching him work his way around the golf course, I mean, I felt like I hit a bunch of good shots that day. I think I shot about 76. And watching him, he didn't play his best that day, but I mean, he scraped it around and probably shot even or one under, which out here is never a bad round. So just to be around a place like this that's, you know, such a top-tier golf course, set up the way it is for the tournament, I mean, it's just always a learning experience whenever you get to play somewhere that hard with someone that knows what they're doing.
Do you think were you able to glean anything from that experience, and then also getting to play Monday here?
Sorry, I can't really hear you.
Anything from the experience back then playing, and then getting a chance to play Monday as the pro?
Yeah.
That's helped you this week?
No, I mean, I think it, knowing that I played there and that I'm now fortunate enough to be here today, I think it changes your mindset a little bit of, you know, I'm sure there's some people that maybe don't feel like doing that or something, but the way I look at it is everyone that we played with collectively on that Monday that's in college still, I'd say most of them are going to be out here at some point. So it's fun to watch. I mean, you just, not that I know any, I mean, I'm 24 years old. I don't know everything about golf, but just getting to watch them and, you know, maybe just provide something here or there, just a different way of thinking, or just even just telling them, you know, I'm learning out here every day. I think just stuff like that is something that I would hope any of them would take away from playing with any one of us. I mean, we're all still learning and trying to get better, and that stays the same from college to all the way out here. Yeah, no problem.